Hi, everybody. Sorry about worrying everybody. I actually fell asleep around 11:30, something like that. And thank God Schrodinger called me because I probably would have completely forgotten about the stream otherwise, because Lord knows when I would have woken up. Anyway, hi. Stupid thing out of the way. Happy to see y'all. Again, I do deeply apologize for being as late as I am. I'm not even ready for any of this. I need Score Bunny. There we go. We got Score Bunny. So, hi. Yeah. 9 people already. My goodness. Again, that happened. I normally set my alarm for things like this, but I didn't think I was that tired. I guess that kind of happens when you don't sleep at night. So first things first, lovely hat by Keeping Criminal. Sent it to me a little bit ago. I've already mentioned this before, but the big thing is it turns out to be extremely timely. As you might see, my hair is basically going away. My plan is after this stream is to actually go just get my head shaved. I figure I might as well just jump the gun and just do it because obviously the chemo's having an effect on my hair. It's so thin. I've never seen it like that. It's so cool. It's so weird. Cool is not the right word for it, but whatever. I don't mind going bald. Hopefully it'll be temporary. So, yeah, it's just hair. No one cares. So, my month has been very strange. Not in a good way. I don't remember if I mentioned it or not in the last vlog, but I ended up in the hospital early September. I went there because I felt really, really, really terrible. I think it was like the last day of August into September. It was a Sunday. I was feeling completely awful. And unfortunately, I had a friend down here from Fort Wayne. And he ended up having to take me to the ER. I figured in the ER all it was going to be was, give me a couple of things for nausea and whatever and give me some meds and then I'd be on my way. But as it turned out, I had pneumonia and small bowel obstruction, but that's kind of actually goes with the cancer I already have. So, but the pneumonia was a thing. Was not expecting that. So they admitted me for a few days to really check the small bowel blockage, but then also give me some very, very powerful antibiotics so that I could fight the pneumonia. And it actually worked. I remember the second day in there, I felt better than I had most of the last prior week from that anyway. And then I get home, I get to feel nauseous like every day and even vomiting every day. And in fact, that happened just before I went live. I started vomiting again. Hopefully that won't happen during the stream. Not planning on going too long today, but we'll see. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, this is pretty much exactly what happened to me. So anyway, that was different. I wasn't expecting to be admitted, but they're nice at the hospital, St. Charles, where I go most of the time. So it was as a pleasant experience as one could get from going into a hospital, which I know is not something you normally say, but the nurses are amazing people everywhere I've gone. And then This last hospitalization, last week, last Sunday, no, Monday, I think it was, my father had come over to drop off a few groceries I'd asked him to get for me. And I was sitting on the sofa when he came in. And he says I was pretty much non-responsive and or talking gibberish. And that makes sense because I don't remember him coming over at all. He called 911. I have a CAT cam in that room. I saw 5 EMTs in my house, and I don't remember it. In fact, when I got to the ER, I thought it was the hospital I'd always gone to. It turns out it was a different hospital. It was the hospital I got transferred to so they could do chemotherapy on me like way back in June. I didn't realize that until like I was admitted into the room I was in. Only then did it dawn on me that I was in Hospital B instead of St. Charles. It's St. Vincent's here actually. And that is still a very scary thing to think about, that I basically had an alcoholic blackout despite the fact that I don't drink. It scares me now, and it's over. They were worried I had like a septic infection or something like that, but no, it all turned up nothing different. They held me over for observation and to administer a little more antibiotics just in case the pneumonia was acting up or whatever, but I think it's pretty clear by now. In fact, they did a CT scan and they basically said, yeah, it's clearing up. But if it isn't completely cleared by now, it's pretty much gone. So that's positive. No stroke symptoms, thank God for that. But that was amazingly scary. I even texted a friend of mine, and I looked at it, and it's complete gibberish. Like, it makes no sense. And he even texted me back. He's like, what are you talking about? And like, it wasn't until like the next day I responded being like, I don't know. I don't even remember sending this. So, yeah. Sorry, just going through my messages here. I got a lot of them now. All right, but I really appreciate people reaching out and make sure I was okay today. I legitimately, I just fell asleep. Normally I set an alarm for things like this, but I didn't think I was going to fall asleep on the sofa in the living room watching YouTube vids on my TV screen. That was wrong. But I don't even know how I heard my phone ring. I kind of like in like coming out of a daze, so to speak, and then suddenly hear my phone ringing in a different room. So I run over and grab it, and said it was Schrodinger's cat had called me to make sure I was okay, and I'm just like, that's amazing of you to do. Problem with that, Beaver, is I actually had words, like real words in the whole thing. Text, it just didn't make any sense. Let me see if I can pull it up real quick, because it's weird. Okay, so maybe I was butt dialing because the text I sent is Der can make it there or no poop plate thought Zaza quote put Yeshibur the. That was the text message I sent a friend of mine. I've actually kind of stayed away from a lot of solid foods lately, if only because my stomach has been just so very acidity that I've kind of stopped um, for the time being eating a lot of solid foods. Thank you so much, though, Mormon. I appreciate everyone being worried about me. That is, yeah, what a text indeed. I don't know. As I said, I don't know what any of it meant. I think all what happened was I don't even know how I got his like texting name up. It's kind of the sad thing. Now I got the hiccups again. I don't know why. I've been getting the hiccups lately, just kind of at random. And like, I will sit in a spot and just breathe slowly, and they still don't go away right away. It's like it's a random onslaught and then a random not here anymore thing. It's kind of weird. Well, Lady Dragon's Blood, I hope that's true. I really do. Those are 35 minutes is the worst part of life, though. I mean, come on. You're like 105 and you're just, wasting away at that point. Besides, I like hot dogs, so, whatever. So, I love ketchup. Oh, I love ketchup on my hot dogs. 100%. So, yeah, anyway, that was a very scary admission to the hospital, but I went in Monday and got out Wednesday, which was nice. I really don't like staying in the hospital if I don't have to anymore. Other than that, like, I just felt very nauseous this whole last week. And then I've been vomiting pretty much almost every single day. And I don't know what from, because the chemo I'm on should not be causing that. Or at least it has a very low chance of causing that. So, really, that's the big scoop. I went in yesterday, got started on chemotherapy session number 9. So that's 9 of, 26 they scheduled. So we're going at a good clip. I was supposed to get this chemo last Wednesday, but they had to push it back because, again, I was hospitalized. But after getting the CT scan, my oncologist was basically like, you're good to go. I authorized the discharge. You just need to make sure internal medicine has the same thought process. Internal medicine came in, and they're like, yeah, we see no real reason to keep you here. So then the nurse came in and said, good news, you're being discharged today. I don't know if it's the pneumonia meds, to be honest, as far as the hiccups go. I honestly have no idea. Could be stress. Could be that. I don't know. I don't feel stressed out. Maybe I am. Maybe I am and just don't feel it. Is a hot dog a sandwich? No, hot dogs are hot dogs. They're their own breed, as far as I'm concerned. And I go, all I need to do now is fall asleep, sleep on stream, and that'll kind of like be the big circle of the day. Said probably soon after I'm done with this, I'm going to see if my barber's open or has a big line or something like that. I say my barber, I mean great clips, but whatever. Hair salon. It keeps getting tilt the wrong way. There we go. Got kicked out of the stream? Odd. I know you can make a hot dog sandwich, I'm sure, but a hot dog between a bun is a hot dog. Marvel fell asleep. I'm sure most streamers have at one point fallen asleep on their stream, even if it's just like a slight dozing off and whatnot. I'm sure it's happened to most every streamer out there. No, I understand a sandwich is not going to be on the bun. Of course, you can make a sandwich out of anything. Just need 2 slices of bread. Doesn't have to be meat. You can have a veggie sandwich. Never done so. Not vegan, but you know. Yeah, you're not wrong, Lady Dragonblood. You're definitely not wrong there. If I fell asleep on stream, at least y'all would know it. I mean, especially when you're doing those marathons. I don't know how people do 24 plus hour streams and not go crazy. Oh. Can I eat salad? So I tried that once, and that was the day I got so. The next day is when I got so sick I had to go into the hospital at the end of August. So, kind of thinking maybe not. Roughage is a little harder to get through. Miracle Whip. Wow, it's been a while. I can't stand like mayonnaise. I know it's Miracle Whip is a little different, but I cannot stand mayonnaise. Like raw mayonnaise. I've had it cooked before and I didn't notice it, which is fine. But I am not a mayonnaise fan. Pasta, I've been actually wanting to do some like just some spaghetti with a little bit of sauce. I think I might attempt that tonight just to see what happens. I'm not expecting an amazingly good outcome, but hopefully it's a neutral outcome. But it really depends on how I feel because right now I don't feel like eating anything at all. So what is Miracle Whip then exactly? I always thought it was like a lighter version of mayonnaise, but I've got no idea what it really is. Yeah, I don't know why like all these fast food places insist on putting mayo on everything. It's kind of why I like McDonald's the best because I don't even know if they have it, let alone put it on anything. Actually, a salad dressing. Huh. Interesting. Mm. This is probably going to be shorter than I thought it was going to be because I may just need to go and lay back down again. If you're wondering what the score bunny in the background is for, friends and I play a tabletop RPG game based off of Pokemon. Except I don't really like Pokemon all that much as far as like the game and the systems and whatnot go. So I told my friend the only way I would play the game is if I could actually be like a Pokemon character that's been experimented on and can't actually go into a Pokeball and can speak human, kind of like mouth. And I picked Score Bunny because he's the cutest thing I've ever seen. So yeah, that's why I have the Score Bunny. My Score Bunny, my Score Bunny in the story started off as a Pokemon that hated trainers because he thinks that they're using their Pokemon for their own enjoyment or tools or whatnot. So he would actually liberate them using like snag balls and like against trainers who looked like they were abusing their Pokemon. The story goes that he got a little too ambitious about it and was rescuing Pokemon from trainers and people who weren't actually abusing them, but he didn't realize that. And that's kind of come up as a backstory in the game itself. And he now has Pokemon and is technically a trainer, even if he doesn't really want to be one. His name is Chaz. He's one of the more interesting characters I've ever played on a tabletop RPG game, being that he's a Pokemon. And I'm playing a Pokemon that has Pokeballs in a trainer's outfit. Basically, I'm sure they are. Not. My bunnies are the cutest. Sorry. It's just the way it goes. Fight me. Or don't. I really don't have the energy to fight. Tina is freaking amazing. She is all over the place on me as often as possible. When I go lay down and I leave my door open, she will hop onto the bed next to my head and just kind of lie there. Sometimes her head ends up on the pillow. Sometimes she's pointing towards the door, almost like a sentry, watching over me, making sure no one comes in. That was really prevalent when there was some minor construction going on in the house next door, with all like the big trucks and whatnot, and a big dumpster, and all that noise is going on outside. And all Tina was doing was sitting on my bed, staring at the door, almost like she was making sure nothing was coming in. She is such a mother cat, and I adore her. White lightning, nice. You know, Dora, I do need to agree. Otters are clearly the cutest. I'm in Northwest Ohio, Dora. See, I don't let my cat completely dominate my bed. I will try to get around her here and there, but like if I need to stretch out, she's in the way. She will just get pushed off the bed. Or she'll like get up and then that's when she'll come near my head. She's such a good cat. People keep asking me if I have a post office box. I do not, and I don't really plan on getting one. I love you guys a ton, absolutely, but I don't know how I feel about people sending me stuff. That just feels weird. But, you know, maybe someday. But I kind of doubt it. I love you all just the way you are. You know, she's doing all right. You know, she's doing well. Yes, Lady Dragonblood, I am definitely a Buckeye. I did not go to the Ohio State University, but every time they've been on TV, I've been rooting for them. Except last year when they were playing so sloppily against Michigan. That's technically our rival, even though Michigan's rival is Michigan State. Hmm. I should go lay down. I didn't actually fall asleep, but I was just trying to think of what to say. I ran out of topics to talk about already. Yeah, I should probably go lay down. Sorry for the short stream again. Normally these things go like 40 minutes to an hour, but lately I've just been so tired. And again, I really apologize for missing the start time at noon. That was not intended at all. This is a nice hat. I mean, as I said, I'm gonna get this shaved off later today, because I mean, look, it's basically non-existent as it is. But well, thank you guys all. I really appreciate that. But yeah, I think I'm gonna hit it and just go lie down again for a little bit longer, and then get this off of my head. I mean, I can grab some of it and just pull it. It's like in my hand. It's gone. As I said, I might as well just shave it off now. Like my hair used to be a lot darker color. Well, thanks. Let's hope that remains true. I was gonna shave my head at the start of all of this anyway, so I don't feel bad about doing it now. I don't care. I'm not gonna wear a wig or anything like that. I'm bald. I'd be bald, shaved, or whatever the heck you want to call it. I don't care. Yeah, that's very true. So I'm going to go do that. Obey my nature's needs to go to sleep. So I'm going to go do that. And thank you guys all again for being here. I love every single one of you. You guys are freaking amazing, especially caring about me enough to reach out to make sure I was okay. And the fact that I missed the stream, basically. So thank you for one, hanging around. Thank you for two, being here, and thank you again for supporting me and being worried about me. That means a whole lot to me. Like seriously, I was reading the comments or the live chat before I went live. I'm back to like noon or whatever it was, and seeing everyone's concern was just, it was touching, very much so. I love you all. Seriously, you guys are the best. You take care of yourselves. See you next time. Bye, all.